It's Peter Dills. Hello, everybody that's listening to our podcast right now. Remember, it's the only purple icon on your smartphone. And also, Instagram. A lot of you are watching recorded segments on Instagram. Hello and what's up? I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on all sorts of things.
YouTube.
Most importantly, YouTube. So we're on all the social media outlets. It's just simply Peter Dills. This portion of our show is brought to you by Tattinger Champagne. I polished off a bottle of Tattinger at my house last night. So,
I saw that on your Facebook.
Yes, I did.
I was like, you don't invite Turtle, huh?
I was worn out. Well, you know, I guess you started to drink again.
Just for 1 week.
Oh,
this is my final week, and then I get my results. So.
All right, hey, you got a little restaurant shout out. I do. Let me go first since I'm the host. Cuban food. When it's done correctly, Cuban food can be about the best foods, entrees there is on the planet, on the globe. I found a restaurant in the city of Pomona. You've probably driven by it. Probably, if you've lived around long enough, probably 100 times. It's up there on the hill in Pomona, and it's called Coco Palms. And it is a Cuban restaurant that specializes in partying.
Oh, yeah.
Like a bar. Many bars.
like a Cuban party.
Yeah, like Scarface, but without the cocaine.
Yeah.
Right?
Or
the guns. Or thank you.
Guns.
Yeah, don't worry, there's no cocaine or
there's Coco Palms.
Yeah, Coco Palms. All your favorite Coco Palm dishes, including ropa vieja, of course, chicken and rice, paella, lobster, fresh lobster. They even have one of those, not T-bone steaks, the really big ones, the kind we just filmed with Huntington Meats.
Oh, like brontosaurus steak?
The brontosaurus steak.
Yeah.
They even have that. So if you're looking for something new and something exciting, or you're just looking for an old friend. Sometimes when we talk about a restaurant here on the Food Report on AM 830 KLAA, we might just be reminding you about a restaurant that you haven't been to in a while.
Yeah, and I got a food.
It's tomahawk steak. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Tomahawk steak. So that's Coco Palms, full bar. If you're looking to party, if you're looking for a wedding, a place for that. That's one of the most common questions I get through emails is, Peter, we're looking to have a quinceañera. We're looking for a wedding reception. Where can we find a restaurant that's reasonable, that it can accommodate up to 100 people, up to 200 people, up to 300 people? So that's Coco Palms. And pretty close by, you've got a restaurant that you want to talk about.
Right. It's called the Capri Deli out there in Covina. I was just there literally about 2 hours ago, pre-gaming, getting their pastrami. It's absolutely gorgeous there. But this is the thing. And does this ever happen to you, Peter, where you go to a place so much, but you keep on ordering the same thing?
It's called a creature of habit, Turtle.
Well, I'm a turtle, so I'm a creature, and that is my habit. I can't. It's so
I'm the
good.
Same way.
It's so good that I can't see myself getting any other grinder or any other sandwich that they got there.
You know, there's a restaurant up where I live in Pasadena, actually almost Altadena, called Domenico's. Same thing, pepperoni pizza. Out in North Hollywood, NoHo area, there's a restaurant called Little Tony's. Same thing. Always order the pepperoni pizza. Columbo's, pasta, linguine with bolognese sauce. They've got chicken piccata. They've got the best porterhouse. I'm just agreeing with you. Right. I am the same way. I just can't get out of my own way. Avanti in Pasadena. Oh, they're going out of business. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks. But I think we're all creatures of habit. Don't feel bad. You're just saying that there's probably so much more to experience at certain restaurants. And why do we go there and order the same thing?
Exactly.
Well, wait a minute. Are you at a point where I'm at the point at Starbucks where I can't order anything else because they have my drink, like they see me in line, and they have the 11 pump chai tea latte, soy, no water, kind of foamy. If I said I just wanted regular coffee, they'd probably go, oh no, we already made your drink.
Well, then I get that one free.
Yeah, right. Give it to me free.
Yeah.
So when you go to the Capri Deli, do they know you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Will they get to know you?
Yeah, because I've deemed myself somewhat of an irregular. You know, I go there every now and then, but not enough to be noticed.
Okay, so Capri Deli pastrami. I think you mentioned $6 or $8.
It's $7.99 for the small.
That's not bad.
And $15 for the large. But here's the other thing: I've never experienced this before at any other place other than Capri Deli. I actually have to physically stop them from putting pastrami on. They're just. I'm like, do you own stock in pastrami?
That stuff is not good for you, by the way. I'm just
it's
telling
delicious.
you. Right.
I'm trying to watch my weight too, but I'm like, guys, you guys are putting like an entire whole. I don't even know what pastrami's made out of, but you're putting an entire animal of pastrami on me.
Just cured beef. All right, before we go to our. Before we go to break, we're going to do our birthday shout-outs, all right? But before we do that, I want to give a little lemon. It is National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. Lemon meringue pie. God, where can we get a good lemon meringue pie? California and Arizona produce 95% of the entire U.S. lemon crop. I'd remember that if I was you, listeners, because that sounds like a good trivia question to me. High in vitamin C, lemons prevent scurvy, a disease that causes bleeding gums, loose teeth, aching joints. To this day, the British Navy requires ships to carry enough lemons so that they can that every sailor can have at least an ounce of lemon juice every day. Food historians say lemons have been in cultivation around the Mediterranean from as early as the 1st century A.D. All right, how many years ago was that?
A.D. Years ago.
Lemon trees bloom and produce fruit year-round. Each tree can produce between 500 and 600 pounds a year. Add the juice of one lemon to equal parts of hot water for an antibacterial gargle. Happy lemon meringue pie. So without further ado, let's do our birthday shout-outs.
Did somebody say birthday?
I did.
It's your birthday. It's a celebration because it's your birthday. Peter's going to say your name.
You know, we used to do listeners' birthdays. I want to get back to that in 2 weeks.
Are.
Well, all right. Jennifer Lawrence, Ben Affleck, Joe Jonas, Napoleon, that little rascal, Anthony Anderson, Julia. Why did you put actor next to some people and not? Like, I wouldn't know who they are. I know everybody on the list. I know who Anthony Anderson is.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Julia. Oh, I can't say that. Deborah Messing. I almost said it. Deborah Messing, and of course, Marcy Marty. Do you know who Marcy Marty is?
Yes, the name rings a bell. She's like one of your friends, right?
Yeah, our friend Phil Marty from Sapporo Beer, celebrating somewhere, probably down at Billy's at the beach, having a nice cold Mai Tai. So happy birthday, everybody. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, we will do our next trivia question. We will also, Turtle will try to stump me.
Yes, and believe it or not.
All right. This portion of our show, of course, is brought to you by Surface Restaurant Supply. Surface Restaurant Supply in L.A., having everything, anything that any real cook, real chef will know. Do you know the difference between a cook and a chef, Turtle?
Yes. One goes to Surface Supply, the other doesn't.
One washes his dishes, one doesn't.
Okay.
All right. It's Peter Dills. It's the Peter Dills Food Report right here on Angels Radio, AM 830 KLAA.